Alright guys, welcome the newest member of the family. So her name is Emma, and I got her from one of my mom's friends. We drove to South Carolina from Florida, and so it was like a 10-hour drive. We stopped, got stuff to eat, so it took out to be like 11, 12-hour drive, and I'm you guys some pictures. This is I had to pretty much deal with. We took turns driving, and then slept in the back. So for the full 10 hours there, 10 hours back, we went right there, went right back. As you see in the back, if you see the background, she's nice and big, so that's actually her in the background. But yeah, she's a crested, Chinese crested dog, yeah, so this is her. That's when I first got her. We were laying in the back, and yeah, I actually got sick, so I got back home, and then like I was pretty much sick, I guess because of like the lack of sleep, and then the whole travel, it was a lot, and one of the other girls was sick when I got the dog from, so that's probably also why. So she's really cute. She came up from a pretty much hard home. There was a lady that was, her owner. She passed away. She was pretty much, the dog Emma was by herself for a couple days without food and all that. She had poop all over her like legs. She was infested with fleas, and they neighbor found her and a couple of dogs. They took her to the foster home. They cleaned up the dog, and we picked her up from my mom's friend who takes care of dogs from the foster home until they get picked up. So this is her and my original dog Sarah. They've been getting well pretty good. Sarah's kind of jealous. She's a quarter G chow retriever, so yeah, it's a weird mix. She's a crested Chinese, or Chinese crested. So yeah, and that's her right there. She's beautiful. She's the furless one. She has some fur, and other places she does not have fur. So we took her for a walk when we went over to, that's Mary, mom's friend, and we took her for a walk. So you see, Mary has her dog, mom has Sarah, and I'm walking Emma, and you can see she has other dogs that she has in here that she fosters, and some of the dogs are hers. So this is on the way back. This is kind of what I was dealing with most of the time. I mean, yeah, it's better than driving, but still, it's a long ride there and back. So I had Sarah back with me, and I had her in the back with me. So it wasn't like bad, but it wasn't like too much room because both of them there, get as much room, and they're constantly moving back and forth and all that. They don't know how to sit down and relax. So this is at nighttime. Yeah, big difference. We drove literally straight for like 22 hours. Yeah, so it was a long 2 days because we went over the weekend. We left Friday night and got back Saturday night. So we got back in one day. So yeah, it was a full 19-hour drive pretty much there and back. We stopped at Mary's house for like an hour, a couple hours, and then we just drove right back. So yeah, we all didn't sleep too much, but it was worth it to get her. And I'm a little sick, so but still, it's worth it. She's awesome. I'll have her, for a long time. Her estimated age is like around 4. This is actually her first time going into the house. So you see, it was special, like first time ever. And we don't really know her birthday, so we're gonna say the birthday is when we got her, which is October 28th. 2023. We'll say that's her 4th birthday. So, because her estimated to be at 4 years old. So my brother doesn't really care for her. He's like that. He, doesn't want to pet her or whatever, which is fine. But yeah, this is her first time actually walking in the house. It's gonna be her new home for the rest of her life. So I thought that was a moment I wanted to record and share. So you see, and also right here is her first pup cup ever from Starbucks. So Sarah loves her pup cups, and she also loves pup cups. She's a little picky eater. But yeah, she went to town on that pup cup. Again, I'm sorry, I am sick. So yeah, I want to record her first time at Starbucks, get her first ever pup cup, and many more pup cups to come. So yeah, I just want to welcome her. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think of her, and peace out. Bye.
But on March 18th, 2024, something tragic happened.
My mom came and got me at 8 a.m. saying that Emma cannot breathe or stand up. Emma had threw up 5 times and she fell down and could not stand. She was barely breathing. At one point, we thought she was dead, so we rushed her to the vet's emergency room. Emma's heart and blood pressure was very low when we brought her in. They were able to stabilize her heart and blood pressure. Then we were able to see her. This is what she looked like. Me and my mom went over to her. We told her that we love her and to be strong and to keep fighting and to not give up. We gave her a kiss on the forehead, and we couldn't see anything because her whole body was covered with covers. All we saw was her nose. Her nose was wiggling, and we saw her eyes moving back and forth. This was around 10:15 a.m. on March 18th. They told us to call back in a couple of hours to see the progress she made. So we called back at 1:30 p.m. and here is the phone call.
Bleeding on the areas around her legs where we have the IV catheters in. What's worrying me is that with this condition, they can have difficulty with clotting, and because of that, require plasma transfusions. That was on the higher estimate that we first gave you, but we took that off because we obviously wanted to try to save finances to start her therapy at a lower level. What I'm worried for right now is that maybe the next thing that she needs for us to keep her with us and have her remain with us instead of passing away. With what she's looking like right now, I am really worried that no matter what we do, she may pass away despite our best efforts because she took a turn for the worse, unfortunately.
So,
and I'm so sorry to have to tell you that, but she's looking worse than she was before.
Alright, I'm gonna come over there now.
Yeah, if you come over here now, we can talk in person. The options that we have are to say goodbye and not let her suffer, or they would be to increase her level of care and continue with some of these things. But all the while, we may lose her either way, and so I hate to have to tell you that, but we can make a decision when you get here, okay?
Okay, alright, thank you. I'm gonna leave right now.
Alright, see you soon.
Alright, thank you, bye.
We can see with anaphylactic at a more serious progressed spot, which for that we would need to give plasma transfusions, which unfortunately may not even save her at this point. So I'm really worried about her.
So if I did the transfusion, is it worth doing it? Is it worth spending the
Unfortunately, I wouldn't expect that to be the one thing that can keep her with us at this point. It's gotten so much progressed since the beginning, and unfortunately that one plasma transfusion I wouldn't expect to be the perfect thing that's going to save everything. It's just the best chance that we have as far as helping her with her clotting factors. But sometimes when these guys get to the point that they need that, they need multiple different doses of it, and they can pass away despite everything we're trying to do. So for her, that would be my big worry, is that I really don't know if that's going to be the one thing that would keep her with us because she's so severe.
There's nothing possible that can be done for her to live?
So the things that we would try to do would be plasma transfusions and multiple of those, and then trying to get her to a place that we can continue our supportive care for potentially even the next couple of days. Knowing how bad and how sick she is right now, I don't know if even doing all of that, all the money in the world, if we'd be able to save her at this point because her condition is so serious and prolonged.
Okay, all right. Well, obviously, appreciate it. Do what you can, but we'll be as fast as we can.
Okay, yeah. When you get here, we can make a decision on if we're gonna say goodbye to her and let her pass now. Obviously, if you have more questions, we can talk about that too. It's just with her being so sick, I would hate, to not have you guys feel well prepared on what it would require to move forward. And honestly, I think the kindest thing at this point is to say goodbye to her.
Today was a nightmare. I was hoping for good news, but by 5. Oh no, we'll be there soon.
That's okay, no problem. We'll talk to you when you get here, okay?
Last thing is, why did maybe it's not you, but I'm still upset because one of the worker that we had, or the doctor, I'm not sure if it is, but he kept telling us, yeah, Emma will be fine, she won't die, nothing's gonna happen to her. I just don't understand why he would say something like that.
So in the beginning, as far as this condition, they remain very critical. If we can get them to improve in the first couple of hours, there is some chance that we can keep them alive and keep them with us. She was not showing us a significant improvement in the first couple of hours, and when we last talked, we talked about how critical she still is. And then I said if at any point she was going to take a turn for the worse and get worse, then we would definitely, keep you up to date with that, since we can't predict if they're having any changes.
Yeah,
Hold on
no,
one second.
I'm just saying that one of the doctors, the worker.
She did just stop breathing. We're going to go ahead and initiate CPR at this time.
Okay.
Did you still want to keep her as a CPR?
Yes, please. Yes, I'm getting.
Okay, we're going to continue CPR, and we'll see you here as soon as you can. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
I just don't know if you guys wanted to see that. But she's passed away and they're doing CPR. We've done 4 rounds so far. We're working on the 5th right now. So options that we have right now to continue are going to continue her CPR efforts, but she has not responded to the first 3 rounds. Those are usually the rounds that we start to see some response by. So as far as her overall right now, unfortunately, I think the kindest thing is to allow you to stay past. I'm so sorry. She really is a critical girl, and then that last 20 minutes that I called you guys, she was really took a turn for the worse, despite everything she did and all the supportive care.
If she was to be resuscitated, she had cognitive issues.
I would
Could Brennan go in there and just be with her for that second?
If you would like to, that's not a problem, but I would say as far as making a decision on continuing CPR or not, I would like my nurses to know that. Are you going to stop CPR?
What?
Are you going to stop CPR? She's no longer alive right now.
Yes, it is.
Okay, we'll stop CPR and then we can bring her in the room for you guys to visit, okay? Unless you wanted to come back there, but I think that in the room it might be kinder for you guys to spend some time. Okay. Hey, Kim. I'll just help you guys this way. If you guys want to come right in here with me,
Can we just go in there?
if you would like her to, yeah, we can have them
can
stop
stop anyway.
CPR. Hey guys, we're gonna stop. They just want to let you know. We can take that out for you guys to have some time to visit if you like, okay?
Can I have an insult form for the assessment? Can I have an insult form for the assessment?
I love you, Emma. Such a good girl. You're so good.
She had bowel movement. That's why she smells.
What?
She might have pooped.
Body malfunction.
Yeah. That's what happens when you only
Yeah, it's Rapamazzola.
Did he poop before you took him to be anesthesia?
No, they poop. It's just their insides are dying. That's why they smell like that. That's why humans smell too. Your insides stop working. You smell. Love you.
We can sit you guys in the room if you want to visit with her further.
Just 1 more minute, please.
So you want to go into another room or you want
What?
to stay here?
Just, I'll take you down the room. I just want 1 more minute. Just right here.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're such a good girl, Emma. I'll see you at night.
Don't take a picture, please. As I walks together. You know, this new thing you and Sarah play. You scratching me now and you want my attention? Will you walk away and keep looking back to see if anybody's watching you when you're outside? And I love that look you always give.
Hey Emma, it's just me and you in here. Listen, baby, you were the best dog I ever had. I love you so much. Every day, we would sleep together. I take you for walks. You were so cute and you were so good. You made me so happy. And I'm sorry that you were taken away so early from me. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to me. I know you're in a good place. Just know, just wait for me. I'll be there. I'll be there with you eventually. Thank you for all the happiness you brought me. You were an amazing dog. Yesterday I took you for a long walk at like 2 a.m. We came back, we slept, and I remember petting you. You were playing with Sarah, and you were just an amazing dog. You were more than a dog. You were my daughter, my little baby girl. Only 4 years old, or 5, and they took you away. They got you on October, like 25th, and it's like March 18th. That's all I had you for. Not even 5 full months. They took you away from me. You fought anything you can, and I'm sorry that I couldn't be there for your last, for you to see me and say goodbye. I just want you to know that you were loved so much, and I'll never forget you. This is the last time I'll ever see you. I love you. And I'll never forget you, Emma. Bye.
I know I don't post on here often, but something very traumatic has happened to me. I wanted to share because, as sad as it is, and trust me, I am suffering so much and so much pain, probably the most pain I've experienced in my life. But with anything, you can learn from it, as there was nothing I did was wrong. I know it's easy to forget how delicate life is and how life can change or how someone can pass away in the blink of an eye. I want everyone reading this to appreciate their lives and everyone else's, and to go spend time with them and to remember every second counts. To act like each day is not only your last, but their last as well. My letter to Emma. Dear Emma, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. We spent every day together and you were such a loving, caring, and beautiful dog. I know you were taken away too young and we barely had any time together, only 5 months together, but I just want you to know how much you mean to me. We slept together, walked together, went to Starbucks together. You licked me and loved me so much. I couldn't have asked for a better daughter. You are way more than just a dog to me. You are my family and the best daughter I could have asked for. You are one in a million, so unique. Thank you for all the love and happiness you brought me into our family. I would do anything to hold you one more time. I just want to tell you how much you meant to me and how much I love you. You were the best thing that happened to me and were and still are my best friend. My life will not be the same without you. Don't ever change for anyone. You were too good to be true. I have never felt more sad in my life until now, and more lost without you here with me. I'm sorry I couldn't get there in time to say goodbye to you before you left us. Just know I am always there with you and can't wait to see you again. All I ask is for everyone who's reading this, please spend time and show your love and appreciation with friends and family. Emma was as healthy as possible, and out of the blue she had an anaphylactic reaction. She threw up 5 times, couldn't stand up on her own, and was barely breathing. We rushed her to the vet emergency room right away. She was fighting in a critical condition for around 6 to 7 hours. I got a phone call saying she's about to pass away, and then they were performing CPR on her, but when we got there, I was already too late. Emma was super healthy and was running around yesterday on our walk like nothing was wrong, and then within 8 hours the next day she has passed away. The doctors, me, and my family have done everything we can for her, but her time was up, so please go spend time with loved ones because you never know what the next day brings. I got her on October 25th, 2023. She passed away on March 18th, 2024. She was estimated to be just 4 to 5 years old. Love, Dad. May we meet again. Lastly, I got Emma cremated so I can have her ashes forever. And also I got her paw print as well. As of right now, the only things that really exist of her is her spoiled sweatshirt, her collar, her bowl that she eats from, and her support dog harness that she wore every day. I love you, Emma. May we meet again soon.